Of Henderson, Debra March.
Thank you very much, and what a pleasure and an honor it is for me to be here today and to listen to these bright young men and women who are going to be and make a difference in our community in the future. And so let's give them a round of applause and thank them for their contributions. And I look at them and I don't just see students, I see our future leaders in our community. I see the future firefighters, the future police officers, teachers, even elected officials. One or any of you might serve at a local or at a state or national level in the future. And I encourage you to remember the things that you've learned in this process and understand that history is the foundation that really defines who we are. And if we forget our history, in fact, there's a quote that I want to share with you, and it was Michael Crichton, and he said, "If you don't know history, you don't know anything. You are a leaf that doesn't know that it's a part of a tree." And I think it's important that we remember that we're part of something that's greater than all of us, and that as we become involved and as we grow up and be a part of something greater in our country, that we make sure that we remember those foundational things that our forefathers put in place and established for the wonderful good of our communities. You know, I never intended to be an elected official. That wasn't something I had started out to do. In my career, I was a park ranger, and then I was a social worker, and then I worked at UNLV, where I ran the real estate program in the College of Business, and was involved in making a difference in terms of land use and planning and affordable housing and quality of life for a community, but never thinking that I would end up being an elected official. And you just never know how life will take you along certain tracks to allow you to be able to make those differences in life and in the lives of others. And I encourage you to listen to the words that are the substance of what we heard you speak today, that those are the things that are so foundational that allow us to really make a difference in a meaningful way and care about the future of our community. And so I'm so incredibly proud of each and every one of you for what you've accomplished, and know that it's not just us, it's not just you, but the teachers who have taken the time to impact your lives and to contribute to make sure that you're learning. And of course your wonderful parents who are here today to support you, and that they recognize how important a good education is as a foundation for your future. And so my hat's off to each of these parents and to you young people for what you have done and what you will continue to do, and know that this is the foundation for our future. And I think we're blessed in this country when we have young people like you. So thank you very much.
All right, it is now time for questions for Mayor March. So if I can have you come right back up. Sure. Sorry to make you go all that way. And you guys can come up one at a time.
Oops.
Hi, my name is Gio. I'm in 5th grade, and my question for the mayor is if she's ever had an experience of remembering the presidents, the states and capitals, and if not, how would she think that her experience would be with passing?
Well, I'd probably have to do a little refresher. But when I was about your age, I actually learned the presidents and the preamble to the Constitution, and so these were things that I used to have in my mind. And as some of you were up here, either singing or speaking, I was mouthing the words of many of those myself, but I don't have all the states' capitals down. But I do know Nevada's in Carson City.
Hi, I'm Secure. I'm in 5th grade, and my question is, what is the hardest part and what's the best part of being a mayor?
Thank you. That's a very good question. I love my job. 99% of the time I tell people I love what I do. I feel that I am blessed that God has me exactly where He wants me, that I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing, everything I've learned through my life has allowed me to be where I am today, to help make the quality of life in our community better for all of our residents, and to ensure that we're making sure that Henderson's a safe place for people to live, work, and play, and that we have good quality opportunities, whether it's educational opportunities by supporting charter schools in our community as well as public schools and private schools. And by looking at things that we can do to create better solutions, parks and recreation. We have a park or a trail within a mile of every home, and we're not going to compromise those values. And those are things that, as a mayor, I've committed to making sure that we protect that quality of life for our residents. Probably the hardest part for me is the attacks that you receive when they're unwarranted, when people don't have information. I have a plaque on my desk and it says, "Without facts and data, you're just another person with an opinion." And truly, there's a lot of people that come forward and say things without the facts and data to support those statements that they're making. And I just encourage folks to know your facts, do your homework, study, learn as much as you can, so that when you do come forward, you're coming forward as an informed individual. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, the main event, presentation of awards and medals. And we're gonna have our other 5th grade teachers join us to help with presenting.